Bull. Football rewards the guys that are in great condition. That's when you have fun. When you're kicking somebody's ass and they're sucking for wind. There was a great coach one time says, fatigue makes cowards of us all. What if I walked up to you and said, you're a coward? You're a coward. You wouldn't like it, would you? But that's the reality of it. When you're tired, you make mistakes, you don't do what's right, and your will to win all of a sudden starts to waver just a little bit. You get tired, and all of a sudden you don't have that same fight. Fatigue makes cowards of us all. All of us, me included. I guarantee you, when I was on that damn TV show and I hadn't had any sleep and I hadn't had any food and bugs are biting on my ass, I wasn't a big tough guy. I'm saying, what the hell am I doing here? Fatigue makes cowards of us all. If you're in great shape, if you can run like a deer, at the end of the ball game, you're going to be smiling and having fun. And let me tell you something, guys. This is going to be the greatest time of your life. I used to sit in this same ass room. I'd look at the schedule. And I'd say, God, oh, I can't wait till Oklahoma comes in here. I can't wait till Florida comes in here. I want to kick their ass. And that's what you should feel.
What's going on, y'all, man? You already know it's Tunensports. I am the voice for Cavs fans. I'm going to lead this comment up here. Shout out to Humble. And you right, bro. It ain't nothing to be upset about. You know, it's the NBA. Sometimes, upsets, it does happen. Basketball is a long season, 82-game season. It's not 29 games. It's not 52 games. 82 games in a season. So, yeah, you're right, man. We did put up a fight. The Cavs did put up a fight, man. I'm not mad. I'm not mad, right? There's no reason to be mad. We did the pre-cap yesterday. Shout out to DFJ Hoops, 76ers content creator. I'm not mad. It's just that what's the right word to use? I'll probably say I'm a little disappointed, after the loss, man. I'm not mad. I don't think that's the same thing, right? I don't think mad, disappointed. I don't think it falls into the same category, but like I'm disappointed, man. And yeah, of course the Cavs, they fought. They did fight hard, they didn't give up against a 76ers team, and a 76ers team that came in there and they fought hard. You got to give it to them. That 76ers team, man, and I said it yesterday. I know Tom, shout out to Tom. I said yesterday, I said the Sixers probably, we're not going to take them lightly. They're going to come in and have a fighting chance. Anything can happen in the NBA. But I thought, like, because of our recent success, man, the Cavaliers was just on a roll, man. And this is a game they should have won, man. You clicking like that, you dominating. Not saying they should have just dominated the Sixers, but I feel like as far as winning the game, it should have been in the Cavs' favor, of course, man. But again, the Cavs did fight hard, so I don't want to, make it seem like they didn't fight hard. Against a 76ers team that wanted it, they wanted to win bad, man. They wanted it more than the Cavaliers. You know what I mean? That's what the average, person would say, right? That the 76ers wanted them more. And the average Cavs fans will say, yo, don't overreact, and I'm not. In sports, it's sports, man. But look, in sports, we always say this, right? What is it about in sports? When it comes to sports, what is it all about? Tell me. I'll wait.
This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sports. You play to win. And I don't care if you don't have any wins. You go play to win. When you start telling me it doesn't matter, then retire. Get out. Because it matters. This is what the greatest thing.
You play to win a game, man. You want to win. You want to always win, man. In life, I always want to win, right? You can't win them all, though, man. But at the end of the day, man, you play to win a game. This was a winnable game. This was a winnable game. But like Humble said, it's nothing to be upset about. It's nothing to be upset about, man. This dude right here, man, Big T Buddy Hill, man. Big T Buddy Hill, yo. Yeah, man. He did what I said he was gonna do, man. I had him going for 18, over 18. He definitely did that, man. But you play to win a game, man. You want to win every game. Of course, you can't win every game, but you want to win every game, man. And it's not even about the streak for me, yo. I did want to pass a 9-game win streak. I wanted to, I think, get to 10, to break the tiebreaker. But it's more to it for me. Like it's not that we lost. You're gonna lose games, but I think it's for me, like me personally. I just my perspective, man. It's like how we lost and who we lost to. Like for me, now we had a chance. That you always want a chance, and we had two chances at the end, right? But let me clarify more. Um, we you want to win a game against a 76ers team who's missing Joel Embiid. That's a game you want to win. These guys, again, man, it's impossible, man. I know it's impossible. It's not football, man. In football, you can go undefeated in football. It don't happen like that, but in football, you can definitely go undefeated, or even in little leagues, you can go undefeated in football. But you could try. But for basketball, it's hard thing to do. Everybody can't be the Warriors and Chicago Bulls, and even the Clippers win streak came to an end. But what I'm saying is, like, this Cavs game, I feel like we should have won this game. Now the average Cavs fans will probably say, "Yo," they will say, "These boys, they fought hard, man." Like Humble said, they fought hard. Leave them alone. And again, I'm not mad. I'm just saying I'm a little disappointed. That's all. Because the Cavs, they should have never have been in this position in the first place. Trying to force overtime or trying to win the game. Like, I felt like the Cavs shouldn't have been in that position. Of course, the 70, you got to give credit to these guys right here. They definitely was a big part of what happened, right? Minus Joel Embiid and Tobias Harris and Nico and Rocco, like, they was missing guys, man. Um, so it's just like, you don't want to put yourself in that position, man. I feel like this could have been avoided. You lost to a short-handed 76ers team, man. Without the guy, the guy who always gave us problem, the Mr. MVP himself. They're 40 points. That's 40 points right there. They didn't have 40 points, not even, out there. They playing 3 new guys, who just got there. They just got there like yesterday, I feel like. And you got G League guys coming in and giving the 76ers some good PT. They didn't even have Tobias out there, man. They didn't even have Tobias out there, man. I know anything can happen in NBA, but I'm just saying, man.
What about sports is? You play to win the game.
You win some, you lose some. But you live. You live to fight another day.
And I just gotta look at it like that, man. What's good? What's good? What's good, DFJ? What's good, man? Shout out to Thomas. Go Hawks, right? Yeah, man. Go Hawks, right? Yeah. I ain't gonna hit you with the shame today, man. You know, shout out to Thomas, man. Um, Buddy Love. Here you go with the names, man. He said get the name right. My bad, bro. My bad. Buddy Love. He called him Buddy Love, man. He crazy, bro. I call him exactly what I called him earlier, man. Big T Buddy Hill, man. Big T Buddy Hill, bro. And shout out to DFJ Hoops. We was on yesterday, and we both was wrong. He wasn't right. Like we both was wrong about the prediction yesterday. He said the Sixers will lose. I said the Cavs will win. I said it should be in our favor. We both was wrong, but he did. I do remember he did say, because I listened to the playback as well. He did say that don't be surprised, if the Sixers do have one of these games. He did say that. He said, it could be, a upset. He did say that. So I want to give him his credit for that, man. The FJ who said the Sixers did to the Cavs what the Cavs did to them a couple months ago. That's true. Yeah, you right. You right, bro. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I said it I said it at the last I said it yesterday, man. I said, yo, it seemed like the roles is reversed because of the injury thing. When we played y'all last time in the in-season tournament, we didn't have our best player out there. Granted, we won the game, but the Cavs was missing their best player, and then y'all lost to a shorthanded Cavs team, right? And then you fast forward, and mind you, we beat y'all at Philly. We was in Philly and beat y'all. Then you fast forward, now you in Cleveland. Cavs, I think first game back from road trip, right? And then the Sixers don't have Joel Embiid, their best player, and they got a bunch of guys out, as well. And they beat the Cavs, and we have our guys for the most part, right? So it's just like, man, the roles definitely reversed. It's crazy how ironic that is, right? It's kind of crazy when you think about it. But they did their thing, man. And of course, Nick Nurse, he had the 76ers ready, man. I felt like they wanted it from the tip, like they played hard for 48 straight minutes, in my opinion, man. They from start to finish, they was bringing it. So you could get on credit, I won't give them too much credit, as being a Cavs fan but I respect they hustle. I say that. Um, man, this make me not want to do no more pregame predictions, man. Yo, Bubba, I don't want to do no more pregames, yo. I spoke too soon, man. But I wasn't even talking crazy yesterday. I was being a realist, and I gave y'all a chance to win the game. But I was just saying the obvious, like it should have been our game to win. Like the Cavs, this is a game the Cavs shouldn't have lost. Tom told me, he was like, "Yo, tune in." He was like, "Yo, I hope we don't jinx ourselves," you know. But I really didn't say nothing crazy. I said I gave them a chance. And I was under. And another thing, I just want to throw it out there, right? Again, give if y'all want to give them the Sixers their credit, sure. The Sixers did win the game, but to be fair, I was under the impression Dean Wade was going to play. So Dean Wade not playing, it changed a lot of things, for me, man. And we didn't find that out until he wasn't even on the injury report, man. In the beginning when I did this show, he wasn't on the injury report until I guess it was Tom, right? He has an illness. Now that was huge, man. I know Dean Wade is one person, but he definitely covered a lot of ground, man, especially on the defensive end. But like I said, I was under the impression he would be playing when I made my prediction of the game, right? Nobody knew Dean Wade was gonna have some random illness after the Super Bowl. And if you didn't know, right? Since most people don't even know this, right? So let's just put two and two together, right? And I'm not. This is allegedly, right? Allegedly, allegedly, bro. If you didn't know, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Right, that Sunday, right? Um, and from there, you could put Dean Wade. Y'all know where Dean Wade is from? I know he went to school. Like, okay, all right. Shout out to Dean Wade though, man. But that's allegedly though. But if he had like, I hope for a speedy recovery, whatever illness it is. Whatever illness it is, I hope for a speedy recovery. But just saying, Dean Wade, wherever he's from, I don't know, man. Chiefs won a Super Bowl, but Dean Wade, man, you better not have no hangover, man. That's better not be why you ain't play, man. Look, man, somebody check on Dean Wade for me, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. I miss Dean Wade out there, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Somebody check his social media for me. Um, because I knew like if I knew he wasn't gonna play, I probably would have had a different tune. Maybe I probably would have said the same thing, but Dean Wade definitely was missing out there, because if Dean Wade is out there, right, we probably see less in the Yang. And yes, in the Yang is last night he wasn't than the Yang I was expecting, but it is what it is, man. But if Dean Wade was out there, you probably see less in the Yang. Who really wasn't giving you nothing, and the shots wasn't connecting. He couldn't make nothing. And Dean Wade, you would have had out there. He would have been able to probably connect on them shots, plus play better defense. You needed a guy out there to throw at a Kelly Oubre or even a Buddy Hill or whoever, and battling for the boards. And let me see. Humble said we practically went 16-0. We lost 2 points. So I wouldn't say we even feared them in the play. Nah, we don't. We not worried about Embiid-less, Philly team. But this Philly team, they look a lot better than I know. Bubba said Philly not gonna Embiid might not. He would want Embiid to sit out, but man, Embiid on this team, man, things could be interesting, yo. That offense, man. They was bringing it. That team they came in and caught a Cavs team sleeping, lacking energy. You know what I'm saying? Cavs is trying to get to Nevada All-Star break. Yeah, man. I mean, All-Star break. Yeah, that's what we need, man. All-Star break. I mean, we had a good run. It ain't over. We'll start another streak up. You out of pocket talking about Dean Wade. Yo, Dean Wade, man, like, bruh. Bruh. I hope for a speedy recovery though, man. All fairness, whatever illness it is, right? I hope really for a speedy recovery, man. We might not find out what the illness is though. It might not come out. Who knows? Shout out to Dean Wade though, man. Um, also who knew that our coach, right, JB, who knew that he wouldn't play your best 3-point shooter? Yes, he wouldn't play the best 3-point shooter in the game. He only played them about 9 minutes. That could be because of his defense. He wasn't really getting open. The shot don't matter, man. You gotta find a way to make some. Like you needed his shooting out there, man. Gotta find ways, man. And we knew Okoro, your best perimeter defender, right? He only played 23 minutes. 23 minutes, JB. While Tyrese Maxey's out there doing whatever he's doing.
Shame. Shame.
But I gotta remind myself.
You win some, you lose some. But you live. You live to fight another day.
I gotta remind myself about that, man. But Okoro, 23 minutes, man. That's crazy, man. I thought JB was all about defense, bro. Okoro should have been on Maxey, man, more. He should have been on Buddy Hill more. 23 minutes, in my opinion, right? It's my opinion. It's not enough. Um, It's not enough, man. Y'all was letting guys like Maxey and Kelly Oubre, who I said the Cavs probably should have looked at, man. I said we was looking for a 6'7", type of player. Somebody like that caliber, right? Who's on the he's on a minimum, right? He's not making that much. You could have had somebody like that, man. But that's somebody the Cavs could use extra on the bench, right? But you letting these guys get to their spots, that can't happen, man. You letting Cameron Payne, man. Cameron Payne, bro, the backup dancer, bro, the break dancer. Y'all let him get to the basket. He has no right hand. He has no right hand. He don't got no right hand, man. Force him right. You letting Maxie get comfortable out there. The mid range and the close range shots. He could do that, man. Maxie is good. He's good, man. You letting these guys get off, man. This guy right here, this guy especially though, he was a killer. Yeah, Buddy Hill, he was a killer. So again, you lost to a short-handed 76ers team. A depleted 76ers team. It's not the end of the world. It is what it is, but you didn't protect home court, but you did manage to fight to the end. So I have to say that, man. And DG did have an opportunity. Yes, he missed the game winner. At least you had the opportunity, and you did the right thing. You gave it to your closer. You gave it to Spider, to close the game. And I do think, I could be wrong, he probably didn't get fouled on that play. It looked like he got fouled, man, but I gotta probably zoom in more. But you gave it to him. You let Spider do his thing. Maybe he could have found like a better shot, possibly. I don't know, but at the end of the day, you had a chance. And yes, the refs were trash. You can say that too, but that's not the reason why the Cavs lost. So you can't just put it all on the referees, man. The Cavs lost because they lost. The defense. There's a lot of things you can look at in this game. The way they started. It was no blowout for neither team, but it was pretty. Pretty back and forth for the most part, man. Philly did get out to a good amount of lead, and then the Cavs were able to cut it short again, and even take the league, and then they got big up again, in the fourth, I think, and then the Cavs was able again to have a chance to come back. Now again, I'm not upset, but I won't pretend to be all jokes up here, man, because again, you lost by 2 points, right? Now, Cavs fans, think of it like this, right? This why I'm like I'm not mad, but I'm a little disappointed because I'm just thinking in my head, I'm like, yo, think of it like this, right? Donovan Mitchell, right? He was out there doing his thing, cooking. DG was cooking too. Probably his best game. Um, if Donovan at least make one of his free throws that he missed, and the Yang, right? Let's factor in the Yang and Max Strus. If they never cost us them them texts. We talking about the text that they called on us, right? That gave the opposite team the chance to score and get the ball and shoot free throws. If Donovan make at least one of them free throws, if the text is never called on Niang and Max Strus, um, the Cavs probably win this game. We lost by 2 points. The Cavs win this game. Think about the free throw. Think about the free throw Donovan missed, and he made a good amount of free throws, so I can't be mad at Donovan. Think about the text that Niang and that Strus and Niang picked up, right? Just think about that stuff, man, real quick. This is this Cavs team be on a 10-game win streak. Man, I wish we could have catch streaking, but streaks are meant to be meant to be ended at some point. But I'm just thinking about the free throw and the text by Niang and Strus. You came back. You had a chance, but that the text. I think about the text, and I'm not blaming them, but I'm thinking about the text that they picked up. Think about Niang and Strus, text, and Donovan, missed opportunity at the charity strike at the free throw line. That came back to bite the Cavs at the end of the day. At the end, it bit the Cavs.
What captures this?
Right.
Is there?
We're not a team to be taken lightly. You know, we might not look like the toughest, but when you start messing with the dogs, you're gonna
Get bit.
You're gonna get bit. Yeah.
For sure.
You got bit at the end, man. That came back to bite you at the end. And we are not a team to be taken lightly. We still the same team. We still that Cavs team that could beat any team in the NBA. But you just can't. Certain things, you know, you just look at it and then that's why these things catch up to you at the end, bite you at the end, man. We gave that game. Basically, what I'm trying to say is we gave the game away. We gave them that game.
He can beat anybody I just talked about. Anybody. All right? And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked.
Now, it wasn't a disgraceful performance. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we gave the game away. It wasn't a disgraceful performance. It was a poor performance. You know, we didn't really start out how we want to start out, but we did get a game away, I felt like, in my opinion. We not losing the double T plays. Yeah, who knows, man? Yeah, you know, he brings the energy. We won a rebound battle by 1, right? We should have won this game, man. Let's see, you lost the 3-point battle. They shot better from the floor, in general, you know, than the Cavs. We barely won the rebound battle by 1. Points in the paint, it was even. Because, yo, they was letting them fly. They was letting them fly to the rim, yo, and not boxing out in the beginning. I don't even care about the box score, man. We lost, man, you know, in general. But, you know, you want to point out positives, you point out DG, you know, besides him missing the game-winning shot, he had a good game. If you're looking at it offensively, you know, it's probably one of his better games. You know, you still got to give DG some time to grow. And then you look at, and then I understand these guys are still on minutes restrictions, right? I believe so. You look at a positive like that. That's one positive to look at, but he definitely are missing a guy like Dean Wade in this game. Double T won't be back. What would have been like? It been like 11 games or something like that. He still got a long way to go. Slow start though. The game was a slow start, man. But again, the Sixers they wanted it. They wanted it. This guy Buddy Hill, man, he was out there. He was out there hooping, man. He did get fouled out, man. That gave the Cavs an opportunity. He did get fouled out, but slow start. We let some guys, you know, get off. You know, the same guys who always give us problems. You know, they did it again. Talking about Buddy Hill and Kelly Oubre, man. They did it again, man. And Maxey had a decent game too, man. He had an all right game, man. But these guys, they always give the Cavs a little trouble, right? And when they was with the other teams, you know, Kelly Oubre and Charlotte, you know, Buddy Hill, you know, with the Pacers, right? Those are the last teams. And I want to be clear because, you know, I want to be clear. A lot of people say it's okay. It's all right, you know, just start another streak up, you know. It's cool, but forget the streak stuff and now, man. Like I just looking at like we gonna bounce back, but let's just make sure these things don't happen. Like games you should win, you gotta win, man. Like these things can't happen in the playoffs. But the Cavs did show that they don't give up, and we've been knew the Cavs don't give up, but the Cavs got fight in them. But I just think about them texts, man. Them texts from the Struce. You know, we've been getting through the season with these guys getting texts, right? It's not cute. It's not cute. It's not a cute thing to, it's not nothing cute about it. They be getting texts here and there. Sometimes it's not always Stru's fault. Like you can think about the game when he handed the ball to the young lady and she gave him a text, I think. So it's a lot of times you don't the Cavaliers don't deserve a text and they be giving texts, right? Now the Yang got a mouth on him. He gonna do what he do, man. The Yang got a mouth on him, man. Strus, he's more laid back than the Yang. He ain't gonna go too crazy, but the Yang he gonna talk, man. He gonna let you know. He gonna say, I think Max Strus got a tech because he waved the referee off, and the Yang got a tech because he was barking at the refs, right? I think that's how it went. But there's nothing cute about it, man. We gotta chill. Um, you can't do that in the playoffs, man. I don't want y'all to do that in the playoffs. That's gonna cost you, man. Gonna cost you a game. Like, do not do that in the playoffs, man. We gotta stop, getting into it with the refs, man. It's nothing cute about it, bro. Let's build better habits. I used to be cool, like, yeah, we not taking nothing from no one. Yeah, yeah, we that team. But nah, let's try to limit that, man. I don't want that to carry on the playoffs and it costs us some points. When we shift momentum, whatever it could be, man. The only good thing I'll say about the Cavs, well, not good thing because the Cavs lost. The only good thing I could look at after the Cavs lost to the 76ers team, who could, going to be something when Joel Embiid come back. The only good thing I can say is the Knicks lost, right? The Knicks lost. um, the Cavs though, they didn't deserve to win this game, man. But games like this, especially a short-handed team, you just gotta find a way to win, man. If you wanna stay ahead, of the competition and get that, that number 2 seed, or secure that number 2 seed, of course, man. But man, yeah, man. But yeah, we got one more game. I don't know if Bubba here. I'm gonna see if Bubba here. If not, then I'm gonna proceed to move on. But the Cavs, I think we got the Bulls next, right? I think we got the Bulls next. Yeah, we got the Bulls tomorrow, man. Um, so hopefully, hopefully we, win that game, build off of that, and then we go into the All Star, right? All Star break, and hopefully we come back and start up a bigger streak, man. That's what I hope. But again, the Cavs is definitely missing Dean Wade. Who would have thought, right? We be saying, yo, where Dean Wade is at, right? Like, where's Dean Wade, man? Dean Wade, where are you, man? I never thought I'd be saying, yo, Dean Wade coming back, man. This guy, man, he definitely like the people that was hating on Dean Wade that said he ain't nobody, like he always missing his shots. Like, yeah, Dean Wade was missed, man. A lot of guys are calling for your name, Dean Wade. So you should. A lot of people is starting to respect you more, man. They figuring out like, yo, the Cavs are a better team when Dean Wade is on the floor, and it's proven. If you look at the stat wise, it's proven, right? We are a better defensive team, especially when Dean Wade is on the floor, man. Um, and I just think if Dean Wade was out there, Cavs, they win the game, man. Definitely win the game, man. But hopefully, Dean Wade is all right, man. Whatever it is with Dean Wade, hopefully, he's able to play this Chicago game. Um, yeah, man. But the Sixers, as far as the Sixers go, if y'all want to give credit to them, give credit to the Sixers, bro. They came and they fought hard. They got Paul Reed. He was out there doing his thing. Um, Tyrese Maxey, is being Tyrese Maxey. Buddy Hield was definitely plus, man. That's a big addition for the 76ers, man. That's a big one, man, for the 76ers. They Daryl Morey, man, he made, I think Daryl Morey made a good move to get Buddy Hield, man. He's more than just a 3-point shooter, man. And they got that G League kid. I forgot his name that Bubba was telling me about. And Mo Bamba gave you minutes too, man. Bubba talking about we don't want to hear that name. Mo Bamba gave you some minutes. He kept getting rebounds out of bounds, but he gave you some minutes. He had a block on Jared Allen at the start of the beginning of the game, right? I think he hit a 3, right? Mo Bamba was out there. They didn't have Tobias Harris though. KJ Martin, and that's another. Yeah, they was getting rebounds too, man. They have a lot. They have athletic guys on that team. I forgot about KJ, man. And that guy, that G League guy. They always, they all got their boys. The Cavs still won the rebound battle, but it was only by 1 rebound, right? Yeah, it was 43-42 for the rebounds. But we won on the offensive boards, defensive boards. They got us and stuff like that. But, man, it's all good, though, man. Cavs have bounced back. Nothing to be mad about. Like Humble said, nothing to be mad about. We just, continue to build good habits and, on to the next one, man. But, again, the team fought to the end, so that's all you can ask for. And, it's still wine and gold, man. Ain't nothing changed though, man. But y'all already know, man. I'm gonna end it right here, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. Like and subscribe. Don't forget that, man. But you already know, man. Let them know. Go Cavs.
With the 49th pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Imani Bates from Eastern Michigan University.
That's a way to respond, right? Understanding the moment, okay? Taking a lesson, learning our lesson, and then applying all the things that we talked about. The effort that you guys put in on the defensive end of the floor was phenomenal, okay? That was textbook Cavaliers defense. And then the offensive end of the floor, we shared it, we attacked the paint, we got what we wanted, okay? That was a phenomenal job. Congratulations to this group, okay, for achieving something as a unit that we've never done before, okay? But we ain't done yet. All right, let's go. Yes, sir.